Hello, team. This is, of course, your upline sponsor, mentor, coach, success leader, and friend, Angela Success Jones. And today I promise to put together a quick video to show you how to successfully conduct a perfect three-way call. Okay, it's important that when we do a three-way call, we do it right and effectively. Okay, it's important to know that three-way follow-up calls are one of network marketing's most time-proven and powerful tools for building your business. In fact, if you are contacting a lot of people but having limited success in getting them to an opportunity presentation or a conference call or a business meeting, the single most powerful thing you can do to improve your success is three-way calling. Now, there are several reasons for doing three-way calls. They are not used to pressure, convince, or strong arm the prospect into joining. Okay. Here at Wake Up Now, we don't convince people to save money, manage their money, make money from home, and travel and shop wholesale. That's not our job. If we have to convince people, keep in mind, again, they're not the right prospects for us anyway, because we all know our business is a no-brainer. The main reasons for three-way calls, it's used for additional exposure, okay? It's a way to pump up your prospect's interest level, which increases the chance that they will advance to the next step in the process of joining your team or becoming a customer. One of the two. Anytime a prospect seems stuck, a three-way call is the absolute best way to get them off the dead center and moving again. As we know at Wake Up Now, the way I train you guys is to first pique their interest. All we go about doing is piquing their interest first, showing a video second, and getting them on the call, a three-way call with the upline sponsor, or particularly myself. Okay, so once their interest is piqued and they have watched the video, please do not get them on the call unless they've had some type of exposure, some type of third-party exposure, whether it was a video, a conference call, because we have to be able to paint a full picture. If you want me to successfully drive them to your sign-up page, it is important for me to know that they have been exposed to this business in its entirety. Because Wake Up Now is so huge, it's difficult to really paint a picture over the phone without a visual. So yes, please get them a visual, get them to the video, get them on a conference call, one of the two, and let me do my magic. Now, next up, three-way calls. You introduce your prospect to their prospective upline support team. Your prospects will be much more likely to join your team if they are introduced to the successful upline people who will be helping them build their business when they join. So yes, the introduction is so important. Like, for instance, some of my new people, they call me up and say, hey, I got my upline leader on the phone, take it away. No, it does not work that way. We have to first of all introduce me properly, edify me, say something nice about me. That shouldn't be difficult to say something nice about the upline leader. Make your prospect feel comfortable. Let them know that you trust them dearly. You understand that they have your best interest at heart and they are here to answer all of your questions and concerns. And then you can top it off by letting me know what did they like best about the video. That's important. What did they take away that was most important to them from the conference call? Because once you do that, I will then lead off in that direction. Great. I love the tax bot too. Great. I love the travel as well. Let me tell you why all these things are important and more. Okay? So that's pretty much how we go into that. Next, doing three-way calls with your prospect trains them to do three-way calls after they join. Keep in mind that as you are recruiting a prospect, you are also teaching them what they will be doing after they join. If you don't use three-way calls while recruiting them, it is highly unlikely that you will use three-way calls while recruiting others. Well, we're going to be using three-way calls. That's the bottom line, because it's so important for somebody else to hear about this business from somebody else. Okay, especially those who are closest to you, family and friends. They're listening to you, but they can basically care less about what you're presenting to them for the most part. They want to know that somebody other than you are having success. So take yourself out of the equation and put them on the phone with somebody else having experience. Now, the primary objective to the calls are, first of all, you're going to expose the prospect to the third party story. For instance, if you're new, you don't have a story yet. We're trying to create your story, so you have to lean on my story until you get one. Okay? Because we all know that there's glory in the story. So I will share my story with them, and you would see that once I began to talk about my success, my energy and excitement will come across their phone so thick that if they're not ready to sign up today, eventually I will get them. I will leave something on their heart, mind, and soul that will persuade them to revisit this information later. So we're going to get them to the next step in the system. We're going to increase their interest level. That's what it's all about, because if they watch the video does it, but it's nothing like hearing from somebody else that has had success in this business, or they're climbing the top, and someone that can edify and confirm that this is the real deal, right? And then we promote the next event. So if they're not ready to sign up, because sometimes once I get off the call with them, it's a done deal. It's a wrap. Okay, I have them feeling like they going straight to the bank, in which they are if they follow our system. But if not, my goal is to get them to the next call or the next event, because we're always trying to keep them in our pipeline and continue trying to persuade them to get more information. Because sometimes it takes one type of exposure, two, three. It doesn't matter. As long as they don't tell you no, you keep coming back for more. You keep at them. You keep at them over and over again until you get a yes. Because if you didn't get a no from them, you keep at it until you get your yes. So we're gonna keep following up and doing what we have to do. But that three-way call should be able to close them out, especially if you get them on the phone with me. So, not to brag, but I'm pretty good at it. Now, suggested three-way call scripts. You set an appointment with your upline with a three-way call. So the way I prefer you to do it, if you know you have a three-way call, like we do in our chat groups, you post in the chat group letting me know you have one, so others would know I'm not available at that time to do a three-way call. But if you set an appointment with me, it's a done deal. I got it down. Let me know what's going on before you call me. Please do not blind call me. You never know what I'm doing. So we want to at least give me a quick text message 3 to 4 minutes before the call, or set something up prior to the call. And again, the way we operate within our new leaders group is that we post it in our group letting me know that you need a call at that time, so that others will see that I'm taking for that hour. Now, you call the upline first and then connect your prospect. Make sure you have practiced this before the appointment. Know what you're going to say. Get it in your head. Before I do anything, a call, a greeting, whatever I'm doing, I prepare myself. I take mental notes of what I want to come out my mouth, because there's no telling what to come out my mouth if I don't think about it first. So we do have to what? Think before we speak. So think about what you're going to say. Try to sound professional throughout the whole call. When the prospect answers, you say hello, identify yourself, and then have your upline on the line to meet him or her. Okay? Next up, upline. What they would probably say. I'm a little different, but this is just a script to give me a guideline to make sure I don't forget anything. I don't want to take up a lot of your time. Sister so-and-so or Mr. So-and-so said that you were a very sharp person and you want to take a look at this wonderful company. And I have no idea if it's going to be for you or not, but I just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. This is where I'll give my story and shout out all my glory and take it home with them. And like I said, I will lead in with what they like most about the video and all that good stuff, and then kind of welcome them in the conversation and see how they're feeling. I will take a moment to stop and see if they have questions about what I'm saying and kind of go with the flow. and eventually, like I said, try to drive them to the sign up page. That's my job. This is why three-way calls are important, because I'm able to ask those difficult questions about when can you pay or what's your commitment date. Because if they're not ready to sign up immediately, my job is to find out, when are you going to sign up? What is your commitment date? Always get that so that you can follow up. Because as I always say, the fortune's in the follow up. So, this is the bottom line. This is what we're going to do. You have to get me on the phone, make that appointment, um, introduce me properly. Don't just throw me on the line. Say something nice about me. Let me know what they liked about the video first. Let me know if they even watched the video. Now, I do understand there are going to be some sensitive situations where you say you're at a mall and you meet your girlfriend and you start talking about this business, but you want to have someone else drive them to the video. Because sometimes you need a little help getting that person to actually watch that video. Sometimes, you may not have it in you to just get them right there. So I could understand you saying, hey, I need you to talk to my sponsor. Now that's a sensitive situation, and I do take those kind of calls ever so often, but it's so important for me to have them watch a video first, because that way I don't have to work as hard, and they already have an exposure and a visual. And that is so important to have that visual before I go for the close. Okay, guys. Well, I hope this helped, and I hope that we're going to have better success in our three-way calls. And now that you have the instructions, let's not go over this again. All right, team. I look forward to working with you guys, and I'm hoping to do at least 4 to 5 three-way calls with each and every one of you every single day, because I am so committed to everyone reaching the top, because the bottom is much too crowded. All right, y'all. This is Angela Success Jones from St. Louis, Missouri, signing off till we meet again. Talk to you later. Peace.